Hello, welcome back to Harvest and Home UK. This week I've been trying to spend as much time as I can outdoors, and there's something really grounding about this time of year. Everything is starting to wake up, the plots are slowly coming back to life, and there's that optimistic feeling that the growing season is beginning. This week I've been having a little wander and checking in on the plots to see how everything's getting on. There's always something to do, small changes, new growth, jobs that need doing. I'll also be planting some bare root plants from one of my favourite suppliers, which always feels like such a hopeful job. There's something special about starting with what looks like very little and knowing what it'll turn into. So, if you enjoy real allotment life, seasonal jobs and making the most of what you grow, you're in the right place. Grab a cuppa and let's get stuck in. I've come over to do a little chit check. We've got some really good chits going on, but we've also got a little friend coming over and having a little nibble. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. There's quite a few that they've taken little nibbles out of. And the majority are all right though, so that's good. And I've got a few that are underneath one of this tub here, if you can see that one. And that's the ones that they seem to be eating most, so I'm just going to leave them there. Because they're undercover, they might eat them more than anything else. Fingers crossed. I was just having a little wander around the second plot. There's a couple of bits that we do need to actually get on top of soon, so that we can start planting and things. I realised that there's one of the big beds that I really want to put the corn and the beans and the pumpkins in. I haven't mulched. We just covered it over when we took this one over, and I haven't actually mulched it, so I'm thinking that might have to be a job that I've got to get on with this week, so that it gives it, you know, a couple of months of rotting down to get better. So yeah, that's a job that I've got to get on top of. But I'll show you all the other beds that we've got to plant in. This year I'm doing loads and loads of strawberries. Now this is already full of strawberries, and you saw me in one of the other videos back in September, I think it was, moving a lot of the runners over and popping them in this bed and covering it over. We're getting a lot of grass coming up through, not too worried about that, and hopefully all the little runners will start growing. I have ordered some extra ones for at home. I'll show you those in a minute. They were from Thompson & Morgan. Yeah, so the bed, this one is, we've got this bed that had carrots in it. I'm thinking we're going to leave those, leave that bed as a carrot bed because it seems to be quite good. These two are empty, so I don't know what I'm going to put in there yet, but that's two beds that I've got to use. These two are also empty, so I'm thinking maybe sweet potato or something, but yeah, they're empty as well. And then this one here, that's also empty. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beds that I can use for something completely new and different, which I'm looking forward to. And that's the other plot there. Can you see it? So that hoop house there, that's our little one. Everything from there is going to be coming out in the next couple of weeks. I've got a mangel wurzel still in there, and the kohlrabi still in there. That one in the middle has got onions in. That one's the garlic bed. The one over the back has got the leeks still in it, but I'm going to be putting some King Edwards in there, I think, and I'm going to put some First Early Sharps Express in there. So yeah, everything's coming along nicely. Still need to make this bit bigger to incorporate all of this for the chickens. And let's go and see if the rhubarb's rhubarbing. Yes, I think it actually is. Yes, the rhubarb is starting to come up. Excellent. God, I love rhubarb. Good morning. So it is the next day, and I have decided to come out and get a couple of things planted up, because I've just had a bit of an exciting delivery, and I want to get them in the ground ASAP. So I know I mentioned yesterday that I had the bare root plants come through from Thompson and Morgan. Well, I've just today received my peony that I ordered from them, so I'm going to get that in. Now, where do I put a peony? Along this fence, I probably want something like foxglove or lupins, or something that's going to get quite tall. So I'm thinking about coming a bit further forward. Obviously, we got this sprouting bits and bobs here. I've got a feeling these might be my tulips that I put in a couple of years ago, but they didn't come up last year, and I just left them in there, and now they seem to be doing something. And I've also got a couple of other little things coming up, so I am going to leave them and get out as many weeds as I can, and then get this peony put in. So many dandelions and things in this bit of earth, because it was left uncovered for years. So now I'm trying to cover it all back in, really. Get out as many of these horrible things as possible. I mean, nothing's horrible, is it? They say that dandelions are there to actually fix your ground, but I sort of feel like they've been here for a long time now, and it should be fixed. So I'm gonna just keep them out now as much as I can. Right, let's have a little look at this. So this is the box from Thompson and Morgan, and I've got this lovely bare root peony here. So let me just get this open. Oh, lovely. Right, I've got to decide where to put her. I might just sort of put her here, but I have got a couple of other things growing there, and I've got that one that's going to grow there, hopefully, if anything happens. I've got a couple of little things growing here. It's hard when you can't remember where you've planted everything. Oh, there's a little bulb there that's deciding to grow, so you can go back in. I've accidentally knocked out. I am thinking somewhere here, I think. Just get it in. Everything will grow up around it anyway, won't it? Oh, look, she's starting to grow. Right, okay. I'm going to put her soil that she came in back in the hall. And then I think I have to plant it like that. And then pop that back over. I just pulled it. I don't know what that is. Right, I'm going to put her in there, cover her up, and hopefully I'm going to keep her a little bit shallow so that any water does go into it to help to feed her and give her a drink. And then that's that in. I will get there slowly and surely with this cottage garden. It's going to look nice in the summer, I'm sure. The other thing that I did get was the strawberry plants, and I need to go and get them in now. So let's go out the garden. Okay, so this is my strawberry bed. I've got a couple of onions in here because that's really good to have. Hopefully you don't blow over. And I did plant loads of runners in here last year and spread them out nicely. But I'm going to put these ones in. Now the ones that I went for from Thompson and Morgan were, it's an all-season variety, so you get absolutely loads. I think there's 15 plants, and they run from the early fruiting variety right through to the later fruiting variety, so you do get fresh strawberries all season long. I've normally done a variety, I can't remember what the name was, but I used to do them so that they all came out at once, so I could get my jams and everything done all at once and then not have to worry again. But we really miss the strawberries when they're not here, so this year we've decided to go for this different setup. So yeah, let's get those in. So this is what they come like. Nice, well-rooted plants. They're already starting to sprout a little bit, and they normally do really, really well in this bed here. So let's get them in. Right, the next ones are, what was those ones? Those ones were called Cambridge Favourite. So there's 5 of them gone in. These ones are called Hanai. Never heard of that before, but they're going in. Is that an onion? Yeah, I think it is. Can't remember where I planted everything. It's a lovely big one there. And then the last 5 going in are called Pegasus. Right, let's get those in. They're going to go more up this end. Hopefully you can see. Yeah, you can. Now, where this was a new bed, we did find that there was a couple of cats coming in and pooing. So I've been putting those trellises over the top. They're all in, which is great. Now, I've got something growing here, and I'm not 100% sure what it is, so I'm going to have to give that have a little look at that in a minute. And if you can see that from there. Yeah, not 100% sure, but we'll have a little close up in a minute, and then I will have a little Google and let you know what it is. So I'm trying to protect everything with these trellises or this grid, because we've got a couple of cats that like to come over and pee and poo, because it's a new bed. So I'm just doing my best at the minute. Oh, I can't wait to get this grass mowed out here. Look at it, it's very overgrown. But I can't wait to start on things because, yeah, I can't mow it at the moment because of the it's too wet, it'll pull it up. And then this over here is where we're going to be moving that table and putting our new growing beds. So I'll be getting on with that soon, I promise. It was at this point that I decided that actually I would give the grass a little mow. I moved the camera out of the way and didn't realise that I still had it on record, so it's actually a nice little clip of me mowing the lawn. And then I went over to the plot and actually managed to pop a handle onto the shed door again. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Take care.